Hi friends, Tina did it here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this like outdoor decor. It's almost fall time and I love starting with outdoor like patio decor. Now I made this using all Dollar Tree items, so if you want to see how I made this, just keep on watching. So we're going to grab one of those pumpkin wreath forms, the wired ones, and we're going to get a fall themed fabric, which I also found at Dollar Tree. Now I'm just going to go ahead and measure the width, or yes, the width of each opening, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab a pen or marker, and I'm just going to mark where it kind of stops and giving some space, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over the wire. I hope that made sense. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the strips on the side there, and I'm going to cover the pumpkin wreath. You'll see in a minute here. So what I'm going to do, the easier way is, I was laying it on top at first, but then I realized that it's much easier if you flip the entire thing over and then go ahead and glue it that way, starting from the center and working your way to the other directions. You'll see in a minute here. But before I forget to mention, if you like videos that are straight on point and cute and simple projects like this one, and definitely affordable, be sure to subscribe and click that bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you here. Now be sure to subscribe and turn that bell on so you're notified when I upload my next video. So as you can see, I'm applying the glue and starting in the middle, just like I said before, and I'm just folding it over. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on the sides. It's much easier that way because it just kind of keeps it in place while you're just working on the other ends. And if you have a little bit of fabric like I do sticking out there, just go ahead and cut that off. This is the only part that's like time consuming, but trust me, it is worth it. And just super fun to kind of just see it all come together. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and glue these and I'll be right back. And it should look something like this. I forgot to mention though, when you get to the side panels or slots, it's going to look like a triangle. So you're going to measure and cut as well, but then glue it in, like tuck everything in, if that makes sense. And I also forgot to mention that I'm skipping one slot in between. Now I'm going to take this burlap, which I picked up from the 99-cent store, and it's huge to be honest, but you can go ahead with any fabric from Dollar Tree and do the same thing. You can go ahead and pick any color of fabric and just use that instead. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply hot glue around just to keep it in place, and I am pushing it downwards so that way it's close to the fabric, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be like too far in the background. I want it to actually look like a pumpkin. So I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue for this step, and I'm going to trim the extras. And now it's time to decorate. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this ribbon because it matches the fabric perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on the top. But first, I'm going to take one of the dustpan sticks and zip tie the pumpkin on there. I want my pumpkin a little slanted. That's why you see it like that. But I'm going to take my zip tie through. Make sure you grab one of the wires at least so that way it stays in place. And yeah, just make sure you place it where you want to before you fully pull the zip tie. And of course, you can paint the stick if you'd like, but I decided to keep it that color. Next part here, I'm taking this charger with a plant pot on top. I already E6000 those together. I just don't have it on film here, but I am trimming down this foam. I just got in a package honestly, and I'm just going to take a knife and trim it down until it fits in my plant pot. I know my plant pot has a little bit of twine, but ignore that. I am taking that off, so that's why I didn't mention it. So just ignore that. Once your foam is good to go, it is time to cut a hole in the center because that's where our dustpan stick is going to go through. And for extra support, I'm going to apply E6000 onto the center of my planter, and that way it kind of holds everything in place. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the dustpan stick through the foam, and I'm just going to push it down the planter. That way the foam kind of keeps everything in place till the E6000 dries, because E6000 does take a while to seal. And then it's time to decorate the plant pot itself. So what we're going to do is I'm going in with sunflowers, but you can go in with literally anything, or you can take this idea and make it a Halloween themed one. So you can have like spider webs down there or a web in the pumpkin itself. But as you can tell on the top there, I wrapped the dustpan stick with twine. I added a little thankful because I couldn't find my welcome, but that's okay. And I added a few pumpkins onto the bottom on the charger there. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. You know, I'd love to hear from you. So be sure to stop by the comment section and let me know what you think. But I definitely love the way it turned out. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more fun DIYs. And be sure to share with your friends. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you all next time. Oh, and I love you all. Bye.